should be a little bit of a delay. What is up, guys? It is Wednesday? I don't know the exact date right now. I'm not going to look. But, actually I'll look. The 5th. Today's the 5th. This is day 3 in Colorado. I didn't get to stream yesterday, and I know that's against the rules, but I just didn't have time throughout the day. But I'm going to go over what the markets are doing. Right now we're about to take a drive up to northern Colorado to go pick up some tires, and then I'll be coming back to Denver same day. Tomorrow I'll be putting the tires on and actually installing a lift kit on my vehicle, so I'll stream that. But let's see if I can get this working from my phone. It's the first time not using my laptop. Let's see if I can zoom in on this graph. So yesterday I was talking about how we could have some consolidation to basically grab some more long liquidity. I think that's what's going on. It looks like the stock markets are going to take a pretty big dip after these tariffs were implemented. Let me zoom in on this. Gosh, my fat thumbs. Gosh damn it. There we go. Let's go to the 10-minute. Did I do that right? No. Okay, 15 is fine. Oh, I can't use my mouse. Okay, well I'm just going to tell you. So, if you look at the last video, I was saying that Ethereum had to dip a little bit more to clear out some longs. So did a bunch of other coins. That's what we saw. We saw them dip a little bit lower, and they spiked back up, but they've been getting rejected and consolidating. We really have to break this descending angular resistance in order to see any more up. And then that yellow dotted line, horizontal dotted line at the top of that volume gap, that would probably be our next resistance that we need to break before we see any other moves up. So I would wait for the market to basically pan out how it's going to play before I make those plays. So I would wait for above that yellow line before I put in another long. The other day, right before I went to sleep, I said that I was going to keep those positions open and just set all stop losses and just kind of ride it out. But as soon as I ended the stream, I was so tired that I didn't even want to deal with it. So I just took the profit at like $1,000. So that day we made 5,500. Yeah, either 4,500 or 5,500. And then the next day I put in some more longs. During like that, it dipped down and it came back above, and then I was riding it, and I put in longs on about 15 different coins, and I went and met with a buddy, and we went and played disc golf. From the time I got to we were leaving his place, was right around the same time I put in the positions. I was already up like $400. By the time we got to the disc golf course, I was up $700-800, and I was like, alright, I'm going to let these ride out, and I'll check them after we play. And by the time I was done playing disc golf, there was a huge fallout rejection, and I was down $1,500. So I lost $1,500 because I pulled out, and then I made another $400 or $500 back while we went to the bar and played pool. I did some like scalps. So I lost $1,000 yesterday on some bad trades. You can see that you went up to that yellow dash line at the top of that yellow gap, and then just fell out. The whole market did. And I think that was surrounding like the whole tariffs thing. But we did clear out some long liquidation. You can see that it bounced into those gaps. Those gaps is where that liquidation and those fair market value gaps were, so those volume footprint gaps. So we did get in there, and we did, bounce out of them and then retest on them. But like I said, the stock market looks like it's about to fall out, and if that happens, we'll see huge retracements on crypto overall. So I'm not trading until we get past these fair market value gaps that are pushing us down. I haven't taken a look at the liquidation. Remember yesterday I looked at the stream and I noticed that my face was in front of the liquidation levels that I was pointing at. So I'm going to try to fix that real quick. I'll move myself over here. Yeah, you see all this liquidation below, that it's getting stronger and stronger. We could go up and test that. What level is that? 2850. If we go back to the chart, let's see where that top of that fair market value gap is. Right at 2850. So we'll probably spike up to that fair market value gap, get people to put in those longs, seeing that it's breaking this angular resistance, and then we'll probably fall down. I don't see that much liquidity being allowed to ride out. So we'll go up here to this 850 like area, 2850, and then we'll probably fall back down to like 2650 area. We'll probably see another spike down like we saw the other day, yesterday. Yeah, there's a lot more liquidity down below than there is above, so we'll probably go grab that above and then swing back down. So I might make a scalp up to that 2850. Longer term it looks good, but if it hits that 2850 and gets rejected, it's just going to be a double top, and we'll see retracements back down to like 2100 or to 2400, somewhere in there. And if we can find support there, that's when I would be getting into another long position. But like I said, with the markets the way they are, with this whole trade war going on, with these new tariffs that Trump implemented, we could see a 30 to 60% decrease. Yes, decrease 30 to 60% across the board on Bitcoin and on all of their crypto coins and the stock market, which is what the whales want. The whales want to get in at the lowest price possible, so they're going to drive it down as far as possible. Whale money is still moving out of the market, so I see if they start buying here and they send that up a little bit, they'll start selling at that 2850 and send things back down. That's what I'm thinking. So far I've been right with my predictions as far as what Ethereum was going to do and what some other coins were going to do, like XRP and other ones that needed to dip down a little bit farther. XLM, I remember, was one that had some pretty nice movement. I'll touch on that. Oh, shit. XLM. Where's my XLM? Why is Ethereum why do I have two Ethereums? This is not making sense. Okay. I guess they're all mixed up on the... There it is. Oh, that's alerts, that's why. Not even looking at my watch list. But yeah, XLM, you can see where I was worried in yesterday's stream or the day before stream, I didn't like that it just touched that orange gap, and the reason is it didn't fill it. So when it went up and made it to that top orange gap, it got rejected and went straight down back to that bottom orange gap. And what we'll probably see, if stuff starts moving down again, we'll probably see you see it bounce down at that second touch, like where it went into that little gap, that middle orange gap, and then rode up a little bit, and then fell back down below, came back up, got rejected on it, came back down, made it a little bit of a double bottom, and it's working its way back up right now. But if it gets rejected at that gap again, then we're going to see another straight down movement to that previous, or the even lower gap, like that third one down there at around 30 cents. But if we break this angular, I don't have it right there noted. I can put it on. If we can break this green line, then we'll probably do basically what it did before and go back up to that gap at 36 cents. But like I said, we'll probably get rejected there. If we can make it through, we'll go up to like, what is that? Like 39 cents. But I really don't see it. If it goes past that, then we're back on bull, and we're going to ride those longs out. But the way that everything's been playing out, I do not see much more up with how everything's curving down. And just with the sentiment of the market, just the vibe of what's going on, I don't really see things playing out. So I might make some long scalps here. Look at yeah, Ethereum might be a good scalp for that. If Ethereum can break through that angular resistance, then I'll ride it back up to about 28.50, where it'll clear out those longs. But then I'm either pulling or opening some shorts. I'll probably open some shorts and then ride it down, and if it gets, if it goes back to the bottom of that gap and starts bouncing again, then I'll pull out of my shorts and ride it back up to the top of that gap, and then maybe short again. But if it starts going past that gap, then I'll pull those shorts and I'll just let those longs ride. But like I said, I'm expecting a little bit of a dip after that, or quite a substantial dip. If it does get past that 28.50 mark, next stop is looking like 3,000. So that's a good room for some profits to be made. Bitcoin looking like a double bottom bounce on this 2 hour, which could be good, but if you look at the daily candles, they're not good. The 2-day candle is not good. It's ending in 2 hours and it's downward red. The 1-day candle looks like it invalidated wick down. We would need to get past 100K by the end of the day in 3 hours, 2.5 hours, in order for things to stay bullish. So Yeah, this is not looking the best for Bitcoin or crypto in general. We could go back down to, that 73, 77, or 84 level over the next weeks. What we really need is a big pump over the next couple days in order to save this, but with these new tariffs going on and this trade war that's happening, it's just not looking good. The stock market is also having a bunch of different, on top of the trade war, it's having different bearish sentiment indications. Let me look at something right now. I mean, the market looks good to me, just from straight structure, as far as the stock market goes. But, there's something going on the 5th. I guess tomorrow, what's going on tomorrow? We could keep going up on the stock market. The stock market basically has to continue going upwards if crypto is going to be allowed to move up with it. So I would keep an eye on both and watch the levels that I've talked about. But enough about markets. Let's get into some travel. Total market cap with a really nice double bottom bounce. If that can get back above 3.2 trillion, shit, even 3.17 trillion, then maybe we can get out of this and have another leg up before we dip back down. That'd be ideal. I mean, we did come back down to levels to clear out liquidations, but there's just so much more piling up that I just feel like the whales already have so much money in the market. Like they have a lot more room to fall than they do to go up and be with the market. So like they're not buying right now. Like you feel like that these levels they would be buying and to get in, but there's still room for them to get out. So I think this is all psychological FUD. We've had too much consolidation over the last 2 days. We should have seen something by today at least. So yeah, today and tomorrow are going to be real crucial for crypto as far as sentiment and the direction that it's going to go. But yeah, alright, let's get back to the road. I'm going to quit this and I'll pull up charts later. It's not letting me know. I could do options though. I got too fat of thumbs to be doing this on my phone. There we go. what are the plans for today now? I am going to be traveling up north, like I said, to go pick up some tires. I'm actually going to be going into Wyoming a little bit. It's an hour and 49-minute drive. Let's start doing it. You guys haven't seen it yet, but I bought a rooftop tent clamshell. Looks kind of like that thing right there, but it looks like a cargo hold for like a rooftop, but there's a tent in it. It's a Nature Nest Condor. It's a little bit bigger than my last one. The last one I had was a Thule Toupee. I guess that makes sense. A Thule Toupee. And then sold it for $750 a couple years later. Well, a year and a half later, something like that. And then I bought this one. I had put an order for one of these, like the exact model that I bought from this dude on Facebook Marketplace. I put in the order and it was like $1,700 delivered. And right after I made that order, I saw this one on Facebook Marketplace up in Colorado, and I was like, how much do you want for it? He said $850. So I canceled that order and sent him a deposit, and that's what I did in Parker, Colorado when I was coming up to Denver, was I picked up that rooftop tent. It was kind of a bitch. There's supposed to be 6 of these clamps, these brackets. Shit. There were supposed to be 6 of those brackets, and 3 of them were no good. The bolts and the nuts got stuck together, and I'm still 1 down, so I need 4 of them, and I have 3 attached, and I need to go to Home Depot, so I guess I'll do that today as well on the way to Cheyenne. But I need to replace the bolt and the nut for one of them. We were 1 short from being perfect, so I got to do that. But other than that, it was $850. Like I said, I bought the first one for $500, sold it for $750. So I'm really only $600 in on this rooftop tent here, and they're thousands of dollars. You know, the last one that I had, it was like $1,900, and this one, I think when they were new, was like $3,000. So I think I got a pretty good deal. They're super nice. The guy had only used it 1 time, so it's literally brand new. Basically brand new, I mean. Not a speck of dirt in it, and everything is smooth and clean, and just, I got a good deal on it. Oof, really happy on it. But so yeah, I bought some tires for my car, and after doing some research, I realized that, you know, I was eventually going to put a lift kit on my vehicle, but I thought the tires that I got were able to fit, and they will fit on the rear perfectly, on the front they'll fit, but I started doing a little bit more digging, and without a lift kit, there's a ½ inch difference from the available space and the tire space. So if you turn all the way one way or the other, you'll end up rubbing your tire. So what I ended up doing is, my buddy here in Denver, he works on vehicles. He has Subarus, like he loves Subarus specifically. I was out with him last night playing pool, and we started talking about stuff, and he was like, basically said that he would help me put on a lift kit if I could get one here. So I ordered one this morning. It's going to be here tomorrow, lift kit, and some new sway bars. I needed some new sway bars anyway, so... Oh shit, the camera's turning. to get a mount for this. I haven't done that yet. I need a suction cup mount for the car. Otherwise it's going to keep doing what it's doing. But yeah, I ordered that lift kit. It should be here tomorrow, and tomorrow evening we are installing a lift kit on this vehicle, which is something that I've wanted to do since I bought it. And I put some all-terrain tires on it for when I get into like some backcountry and like snow. I got a 1.5 2, so basically it's 2 inches lift on the front, 1.5 inches on the back, and that actually levels the vehicle because naturally the car is slanted forward, so you have a higher back end on these Subaru Outbacks. So it's going to look a lot nicer. It's going to drive more. It's going to drive leveler. So hopefully that gives me better aerodynamics. With the rooftop tent on the top, I mean, I'm trying to get as much as I can get. I'm also putting bigger tires on, so I feel like that leveling kit, rather than just a straight 2 or 1.5 inch on each side, I feel like that's going to help. Unless it goes against it because Subaru made it for the aerodynamics, I don't know. But yeah, that is the plan for today, is just get to Cheyenne, pick up those tires, come back. I'm stopping in Fort Collins to meet with someone for some food, and then back to Denver, putting that lift kit on. And then tomorrow I should be heading south again, going to Salida to see my buddy Sander and his girlfriend Jess. Like I said, they're some of my best friends. We got a really good spiritual connection. It's like we've known each other forever. Like once we met, it was like we'd known each other for lifetimes. Weird stuff. I'll get into it later maybe, but we're going to be doing some snowboarding and some mountain biking. Which reminds me, I need to buy a mountain bike. So I need to make some crypto trades in order to make that happen comfortably. But yeah, I'm going to try to stream while snowboarding. That'd be kind of cool, right? At least like one run. I don't know how exactly that's going to work yet with this setup, but I have a smaller I might hook it up to my 360 camera. That might be it. I'll see if I can even do that. Because usually when I snowboard, I have my 360 camera on like an extension, like not tripod, but selfie stick. I get some pretty cool videos that way. But yeah, I'm gonna try to stream. I feel like that would be neat. I've never seen anyone stream their snowboarding, so it might be the first time I'll ever do it. Yeah, and then after New Mexico, or after Colorado, it's New Mexico. I'm going down south, and then doing some more snowboarding. And that's all I have really planned for New Mexico is snowboards and hikes. You know, taking my dog out and see some mountains. He's never seen a mountain. Well, actually he has. He's been to Colorado before. We went on one hike. But I'm trying to get him well versed. He needs to lose some weight. He's gotten fat over the last few months being on a live feeder. The guy that I bought this rooftop tent for, he has a mountain bike for sale. It's a $1,200 mountain bike. He's selling it for $500. I'm gonna do a little bit more research on that, but I might go pick that up when I leave town. He also has an extra snowboard for $50. I might ask him if he could do like $450 for both of them. But like I said, I'm gonna do a little bit more research. I think it's gonna need more different handlebar grips. The ones that when I felt it, they were like, you know, like when grip rubber gets like sticky. I hate that. ragmatism. But his first offer was $500, so, which I'm probably okay to do, but I'm going to need to get a bike rack also if I'm going to do that. So I got to find one of those in Marketplace as well. I guess I haven't said it before. I've also made an Instagram and a YouTube. I haven't posted anything on the YouTube. What I'll do is when I get a little bit more time, I'll sit down and I'll transfer all the videos that I've done on all the streams I've done on Twitch, and I'll put those into YouTube. And then by then I should be able to stream. I had to do some verification, and I think I have to wait a little bit for me to be able to live stream. So I'm waiting on that. Also going to be doing some Facebook live streaming. That one I have to wait a whole 60 days before I can stream, which sucks. So I won't even be able to stream on Facebook until... Shit, what is that? From now I should be in like Washington, Idaho. I don't know, but I had a lot of people on Facebook wanting me to stream when I posted in some groups a few weeks ago talking about my travels, my projected schedule. So apparently there's people on there that want to do it. I also have a TikTok that I just made. They're all nomadic trading with an underscore at the end. I think one of them doesn't even have the underscore. I also have a Twitter account that I'm going to be updating. Right now in Colorado, there's just so much that I need to do and get done, and so many people that I need to see and like hang out with, old friends, that I'm not really fully into the streaming, and even like really the markets. But once I get past Colorado, it's just going to be me and my dog. And yeah, I have some friends in each state, but nothing like in Colorado. I used to live here, so I have tons of people that I'm trying to see while I'm here. But when I get past Colorado, that's when I'll get more into streaming and making content, short reels and stuff, entertaining stuff. I need some people to clip for me. If you guys want to clip for me, I'll pay you. I know people do that because I don't want to have to clip my own stuff. I'm already going to have to make other content, so if people can clip me and share, yeah, I'll definitely pay for that. I don't know what the rate is, but shit, I'll make room for it. Shit, this traffic looks shitty. I should have left a little bit earlier. It's 3 p.m. right now. Stuff's about to get shitty. I also have to meet some people for some power banks. This guy has a portable solar generator power bank for like $75. Another guy has one for $60, and usually they're like $200 to $400. So I'm gonna try to snag one of those when I come back into Denver. I need a portable plug-in, like a 120 volt plug-in or 110 volt, and I need to get a good deal on it because I'm not trying to pay hundreds of dollars on a new battery. I can use one that's been used and it'll get the job done. But I mainly need one for I have a heated blanket that my friend gave me before I left Texas, and it plugs into like a 110 outlet, so I can't have my car on all night. It's wasting that gas. So I mean, 60, 70, $100, whatever it costs, it'll be worth it. It just saving me the gas of running my vehicle to heat my rooftop tent. I thought about getting a portable heater, like a propane heater, but I don't think that would be a good idea in a tent, for multiple reasons. Like, that thing's spitting out like butane fumes and eating up all the oxygen in the space. So if I don't have like well ventilated, I can see that, having some issues. And then also just the fact that it's going to be like basically a fire inside there. Like everything in there is plastic. I don't know if I want to chance that. So I think the heated blanket will do. I also have a weighted blanket, so a heated blanket with a weighted blanket on top of that, I should be able to stay pretty warm. I'm also going to be looking for like a Sub-Zero sleeping bag for when I get up to like Washington or like Oregon, or I guess like Idaho and Utah, like Wyoming, because I hear there's going to be a lot of snow during the times that I'm going to be pretty cold, so I'm going to try to do the best I can to stay warm. Yeah, I got 99 miles until my next exit. Might as well get over. Can you let me in, buddy? Nope. Let me in? Nope. He's gonna let me in. Thank you. I wonder if is illegal. Can you street while driving? Like, allowed? Hey, Cash. Cash, what do you think? What do you think, bud? Oh, it's like, Dad, why'd you wake me up? Come here. Come here. Here. Come here, bud. Come here. Come here, bud. Cash, come here. Cash, come here, bud. There he is. There he is. Oh, big stretches. Yes. This guy loves riding in the car. It's his favorite thing to do. He just stays back there and sleeps. Sometimes he'll stand up on the ground, but he's usually just chilling. He's getting kind of old. He's like 5 or 6 now. Yeah, 6 years old. Gosh, damn, you're not a puppy anymore, dude. You grew up so fast, dude. So fast. I thought about getting another puppy. Like, I was thinking about it like right before I left, when I was still kind of deciding on what I was going to do for the next year of my life. And then I started thinking about this trip, and I was still considering getting another one, because he needs a friend. But I decided that, you know what, let me see how it is with one dog first, and then if things go alright, maybe I'll get another one when I get back, before I do another trip. But I also don't want to get stuck with a new puppy for the next however many years, because I do eventually want to go out of the country and do some worldly travels after this. Basically just checking the United States off my checklist. That's why I'm going to every state. Just kind of filling in the gaps of the places I've been. Going back to sleep, bud. Sleep tight. Last night it was real late. By the time I was done visiting with friends, I was trying to find this, or go buy an inverter, but like a power station for that blanket. I was going to try to use the camper last night, the tent on top, but it was like midnight, 1 a.m., and I was waiting in the parking lot for this dude for like a whole hour, and he started trying to like nickel and dime me at the very end, and I was showing him how I could find the same thing online for 20% less, and it had with warranty. And then I don't know, he ended up just like, he wasn't budging, and he kept on just like, every time I showed him something, it was just like he had a different reason. It was only like $10 difference of what I was asking. I was asking 100, which he had already said yeah to, and then he was like, actually, can you do like 110? And then I showed him, I was like, I can find it online for $99. And then he went and looked up that post, and then said, yeah, but that's with $18 shipping on top of that. So, and then I was like, okay. And then I went and found some more for like $75, $85, $90 with free shipping and 30-day money guarantee back. And I had to explain to him that eBay has a money-back guarantee if the product comes faulty. So basically explaining to him that I'm taking more of a risk on Facebook Marketplace, and he was saying, well, you can look at my reviews and see that, you know, all the stuff that I sell is good. And I'm like, he's like, if that's not enough for you, then I don't know what to tell you, man. And yeah, I was like, you know what, dude, it's already been hours. I'm just gonna go somewhere and go to sleep, so I took off. But by that time, it was like I said, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. almost. And the only thing in the area where I was staying that was open was a Del Taco, which is gross. I guess it's a little bit better than Taco Bell, but still, like, I ate some of that last night, and today I have a freaking headache. Just no bueno. Speaking of which, I need to drink some water. Tell them that I'm coming to Cheyenne. Shit, I haven't done that yet. Woo! Opened up Facebook, just some spicy things. You go, girl. Messages. Put this in autopilot. I have adaptive cruise control with lane assist on this vehicle, so it's basically like driving a Tesla. On the way. ETA, hour 26. What's your address? Cool. Hopefully, he still has them. That'd be funny if he sold them. Nice tires. They look pretty much basically new. Got a great amount of tread on them. The ones that I just bought have like 7/30 seconds. Tread left on them, which is pretty good. Basically new. I'm getting, these are like $200, $250 tires new. So I got the last two for 80. I'm getting these two for 60. So that's $140 for a set that new would cost $1,000. Pretty good deal. I love deals, so. I'm probably going to sell this car within a year anyway, so. Well, I guess after this trip, I'm probably going to sell it. My warranty should be coming up to an end, so selling a car with the warranty still on it, even if there's only a little bit left, you're going to be able to get more money on it. Especially if I do like a trade-in. I mean, if I do a private sale, it gives people a little bit more of a comfortability in buying. Buying on, person to person is always kind of sketchy. So having that warranty should be easier to sell. I try to get a new car every couple of years. I don't see the point in driving a car till it's shit's end. Why not just get a new one? Start fresh. Get another warranty from the dealership and have another couple years. But they didn't replace the sway bar end link. The bushing on it is torn. And I got the ultra coverage with wear and tear option like on top of it. But they cover the sway bar, but they don't cover the sway bar end link for some reason. And that is what went out. But I ordered some with that lift kit, so I should be able to put that on tomorrow. I got a lift kit with sway bars for $178. I'll be putting it on with my buddy. So, another great deal right there. Because usually, like, the lift kits alone are like $300 or more, and then to get them put on is with labor, it's like another $500. So it's usually like around like $600 to $1,000 by the time you're done with it. So spending $178 rather than can't beat it. $1,000 cushion that I had, and I've been a little bit more frugal with my money situation. I didn't even see if I look good for this stream. I'm just kidding, I don't look good. Tell me I'm pretty. See if I can get someone on the phone. I'll call Hayden. I always like to bug him while he's at work.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record.
He always answers me. Call my situation ship. Although she might be in class. I'm in the HOV lane, but you need 2 passengers in order to be in an HOV lane. But I don't know if a dog counts.
Please leave your message for
His phone is dead or off. Who else won't answer? Looks like Ethereum got rejected at that angular resistance. Still has a few hours to save itself, but it's not looking good. I guess it could save itself in the next 2 hours. It'd have to have a spike and then over that, hold that spike. Yeah. Glad I didn't make that scalp play. When it's consolidating like this, whenever it gets to a point where you think it's going to break out and go up, try shorting it, because you'll probably make some money. really don't like trading like that, like by candle structure and like by like movements and consolidation, like with consolidation breaking out. You want a validation of, you want a breakout with a back test and then validation of upward momentum before you get into a trade. Because a lot of times you'll see stuff that just fakes you out and gets you into a really shitty position. And that's how the market takes your money. Doge isn't looking good. I want a short Doge.
You can individually turn down someone.
I can't hear you. It's like, I can't.
I'm still live. How anything cut out. That's good. Can you play music while you're on stream? Like Nora music or like Spotify? I think that's okay. Can you play? Can you play music during a stream? You can play music that you own or have legal permission to use. Well, I'm not going to be jamming into royalty-free music. I guess we go on to YouTube and play some beats, at least. Oh, I have a mic. I have a wireless mic for this camera, so my mic should be better after I get that, like my audio. But I have it. But the way that I have these cords set up on this camera, the power and the right angle covers up the audio. I have to get a shallow right angle audio aux insert to plug in my mic, my wireless mic. I think I gotta stop for.
Isaac, you're. Oh.
IRS e-file is open. File your taxes 100% free in the app if you didn't use us last year. Just file with TurboTax Do-It-Yourself by February 18th. All tax forms and tax situations. Make the switch to TurboTax Do-It-Yourself.
I am number 5 and I'm 7'2".
Kid, hell,
I'm number 6 and I'm 6'8".
I'm number 7.
Sing along. Hello?
You called me?
Oh, yeah, I didn't mean to call you. I was trying to call my other favorite sister.
Oh, okay.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
My skin truly looks the best it's ever looked since he's gonna lay his body lotion.
When the celestial mass emerged, we squabbled over it.
Looks like low tide.
So I decided to slow down and switch lanes. I don't want to live right and live for like miles away. I'm figuring out my path one day, trying to figure out if he wants me, if he's gonna leave me in his wake. I'm just trying to wake up. Every day is like something more that's fucked. I gotta keep on doing what I want. So I'm moving through life like don't give no fucks, 'cause I'm living in the limelight, state control. Oh no, he wanted to, then he could control my whole life. He could ruin things. I'm trying to figure out if I'm doing it or I'm just doing things. I'm living in this life like, what's going on with the funk? What's the time like? Well, I wasn't born done with me tonight night. Trying to stay tight line. I need some warmth in my life. I need something more life. And I've been living my own way. I've been taking my own path, making my own ways. Yeah. I gotta take it one step at a time. Figure out if I'm doing it wrong or right. I'm on this path that I made, so I call it mine. I'm just trying to feel fine. I'm free to live. I'm free to that drill because I'm making this beat. I'm making it my bitch. Let's deal. Ooh, there's traffic in front. I gotta slow down before I hit someone in their butt. I don't want to take away from my life. I don't want to take away from the way I ride. I want to make a way for me to live it right. I want to take away what I take away from this bullshit they call life.
Chips Ahoy! More flavors, more
What do you think, guys? Can I be a rapper? Oh shit. Stopping and going shit.
Looks like low tide.
was a good enough stream for today. I'll probably do an update later if crypto does anything. Like I was saying, I some sort of move, like major movement after this consolidation over the last day and a half, 2 days. But if we can get past what like the we have now, and we can get above those levels that I was talking about earlier, then we could see another good week. But with this trade war going on, like, and the stock market on the verge of falling out, like the stock market really has got to start pushing again. And, like we're peaking, but just because we're at a peak isn't always a good sign. You have to get past that peak in order to keep on going. So just pay attention to the markets. I wouldn't trade until this stuff pans out. Don't get caught in trying to, get the best position for something that's going to happen. Wait till it actually happens. You want to be playing safe. You don't want to be playing. You don't want to be taking too much risk in a time like this, because literally anything can happen. Like Bitcoin is almost at 100 grand. Just a couple months ago it was at 70,000, and that was like, oh my god. So just let things settle if they're gonna settle. And if you see like big movements down, like if we start breaking like this, like on Bitcoin, if we break that 96 and we go under 96, and we'll probably see consolidation around 92 to 94. But if we don't see like consolidation in an uptrend and we break below that 92, 94 level, then we're going to be seeing some major dips over the next months. We will not be continuing up. So you might want to put some shorts in to hedge your longs if you don't want to get out of your longs. But yeah, I'll go ahead and end the stream. If I can get my fat thumbs to work.